Hello, what is up guys? Welcome back to my new video. Today I'm gonna be ranking every Forza Horizon map. Now, I just wanted to let you know that this is just the base maps for the game, and this is not the DLC maps. This is just the base maps, so just keep in mind about that. And yeah, uh I know this might be controversial, but this is based on my opinion, just to let you know. But yeah, as always, we're gonna get started, guys. So, I think this should be obvious. So at number 5, my least favorite Forza Horizon map is Forza Horizon 5. Now, if I'm being honest, it's not based on the location, because Mexico could be potentially a great location, and it is in certain games, but not for this game. So, Forza Horizon 5, what sucks about the map in this game is that a ton of the roads are like just stretched out with barely nothing, and the roads feel like very dead, like dead barren, like just driving almost random state with no one. Like, that's what it feels like in this game. And what sucks about this map is that there's no AI cars, and it doesn't feel right, to be honest. And I feel like the 70% of the map is like this, which is kind of bad. But one thing I also wanted to say, I think they did that because this was the last Forza to release on Xbox One, so they had to make it big. But I get it, but still, it could have been so much better. And yeah, another thing that lacks in Forza Horizon, there's very few good spots. There's only like two towns in the entire game, and there's like one big city. There's like few good viewpoints, and it's like very few. And there's like I don't know, very few like tracks, and there's only like one football stadium or soccer, whatever. And that is one thing I don't like about this game, and it lacks the fun spots, as we like to call it, which is another thing I don't like about it. And my last problem I have with this game's map is that the map is just way too big, and I feel like they did that because of the eliminator mode, which is kind of not good. Because if you really look at the map, like, do people really need that much size? Well, like, no, Forza Horizon 4 did that, and it was so much better. But this game, I think they did that, and I feel like in there, it's kind of dead now. Like, not much people play, which sucks. And I feel like this map could have been so much better. But the only thing we could hope is, hopefully, Forza Horizon 6 will be a really good game, as well as the map. So yeah. So at number 4, we have Forza Horizon 2. Now, if I'm being honest with you right now, this map, it's actually pretty good map, and every Forza map besides 5 is actually pretty good map. But my problem with this game in particular is that this map, it kind of feels a little bit like Horizon 5. Like a lot of the roads are kind of like dead, or like just barely anything. But I kind of could understand in this game for a few reasons, because first of all, this game, when you would finish like a championship, you had these road trips and stuff like that. And secondly, at least it looks good, and it makes sense, because I think it is like that in real life, which I kind of can understand. But still, I don't know, it could be a bit better, but I kind of understand, and it makes sense for something like this game. But it's a good map, because you do have a lot of city. Like, you have this really good city, it's called Nice, and you also have this Italians, like small towns. You have a bunch of like small towns, which is one thing I like about it. And one unique aspect I actually liked about this game is that this game was actually based in France and Italy, which is one thing I really like about the map. And it's very unique. And we should get more stuff like this often, but it kind of makes sense, because some games take place in like a island or stuff like that. But I just feel like there are other better maps in Forza franchise, but this map is still pretty fun and the graphics are great for it as well. So at number 3, we have Forza Horizon. So you might be wondering, why would you put this? It's an outdated map. No, listen. This is the start of Horizon. This is the birth of the Horizon series, and the map is still very good, and I'm still impressed with it even today, because the map isn't like very like there, it doesn't feel like dead, you know. And it kind of makes sense because it was, they didn't have that much stuff at that time, and you also have many good viewpoints like towns, rivers, and bunch of like mountains, which kind of makes sense. And it does represent Colorado, which is one thing I like about it. And the only thing I'll say I don't like about this map is that a lot of stuff, it's locked behind gauges, gates, and you cannot go off road, which is one minus, and a lot of the time you're on the road. But one thing I really loved about this map is that there are a lot of good areas, like the fun areas, towns, parking lots, etc. And it made it so much fun for like the online modes, especially not just for racing, although it did help, but it also made it fun for like the fun game modes like Infected, Keen, and what other modes were at the time. So yeah, this map is still very fun in my opinion in 2025 as I record this video. So at number 2, I think a lot of you agree with me, but it is Forza Horizon 4. I don't know, this map is just very good in my opinion. The reason why I like the map is not, it's the first reason, it's just the game, not the map, but the game looks absolutely amazing. It's not amazing, but it could be one of the best looking Forza games in the entire franchise, which is one thing I love about this game, and that is what it makes it look good, and you don't need any color filters or whatever, and it looks amazing. And one thing I also wanted to say, like the map, is that the map is like a more modern Forza game, but it is so much smaller, but it has so much more roads, and it feels more alive, to say. And even there are a few roads that are like dead. It feels more alive because there are more online players, and you have AI cars, which makes it feel more alive, and the game at least looks better and not some random desert. And one thing I wanted to say is that there are a lot of good areas. There's like this big city in the game. You have small towns, and you also have the bunch of like countrysides, mountains, and trainways, which is one thing I liked about the game. And overall, this game is pretty fun. And when I said about Forza Horizon 2, about that game where it takes place in 2 countries, this game actually takes place in not the UK but Scotland, if I'm correct, or something like that. So it's like Northern England, which is I never knew until like a few years back. But yeah, but otherwise this map is still very great. So at number 1, we have Forza Horizon 3. What can I say about this map? This map is just legendary. I love this map so much for a few reasons. First of all, the map size. This is probably the second most largest map, or not the largest map in the entire franchise. And this map is so big, and it is actually very good because you actually have a ton of roads, and you have like oceans, you have like beautiful rainforests that look awesome, and you have like stunning viewpoints which you cannot get anywhere else in the Horizon franchise. And that is what I really like about this game. Also, you have, of course, you cannot forget the desert, which is Australia. And you also have this really big city, and that is, this map just looks so good, especially now, and that is why I'm very impressed with it. And that the amount of surfaces we have and the map size, It's similar to like Horizon 5, but it just feels so much better. And that is why I really like this map. And it's a shame we didn't get more amazing maps like this, but that is why, in my opinion, this map is the best Horizon map ever. Alright guys, that is gonna be pretty much it. What I wanted to say is that I'm just gonna be talking about my future plans and videos. So if you're not interested, that is gonna be pretty much it for you. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. But for those who are interested in my stuff, future stuff, I wanted to do I will do a video about like future, like ranking every Forza track similar to this video. But I will have to do from newest to oldest because the older games look kind of trash, especially with my footage I use. But yeah, those will be coming out soon. Also, I wanted to do a video called like ranking Need for Speed maps similar to this video, but I haven't played a lot of very old games. I've never played Most Wanted 2005 version or Underground 2 or whatever the older games were. So if you just want to let me do a video about that, just let me know. I could do, but without those games. And also I wanted to do this video. If you want to do, like this video and let me know down below. It's which countries should take place in the next Horizon game, because there's currently a debate going on, like if Forza Horizon 6 should take place in Germany or Japan, and I think it would be a very good video idea. So if you want to do that, just let me know down below and like this video. But yeah, that is my current plans and future stuff, but that is gonna be pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching and peace out guys.